All right, you guys, we're gonna get right into it. I know most of us are stranded with this coronavirus. The gyms are closed, stores and businesses are closed. There's nothing to do. It almost feels like a Sunday in the 80s every day. And I don't know if any of you know what that feels like, but it can be pretty rough. But the main thing is, as long as you are healthy and you're doing well, your friends and family are doing well, that's the main thing. So once you got that down, we gotta have some fun. We gotta do something, still keep in shape, especially even with the gyms closed. And you know, for me, boxing is not just about the physical, but also about the mental. Keeping it interesting, keeping it exciting. Here's a video I did years ago. One of my favorite tactics, and I put it in a drill, is a shift. Now it's not the shift like what we talk about with shifting, which is basically like switching. This is sort of a short shift, like here. And we're gonna work it as a drill. I'm gonna show you the technique. This is probably my number one favorite way to create an angle. Also, I've used it to close the gap and to create pressure. It is one of my favorite. The only thing is you have to get your body used to this kind of movement because it does take a lot of energy. It's not your typical short movement like this. It requires a little bit more movement and a little bit more energy from you to stop and start. So it uses up a lot of resources. Once you get it down though, you can use it to your advantage in a huge way, especially creating angles to the right and to the left. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's break down the technique. All right, first thing that I want to do is I'm going to go both ways, shifting to the right or shifting to the left. Now, usually I want to set this up with some sort of offense. I want to keep my opponent busy. And if I'm going to throw the right hand last, I can shift to the right. If I throw the left hand last, I'm going to find it easier to shift to the left. Now, this is basically because even if my weight is in the center, if I throw a right hand, most of the pressure or the force transfers to that lead leg. So that's where the pressure is. Even though you may not be actually transferring and shifting weight forward, when you throw that, especially as you're moving forward, weight is there. So this leg is free. So if I'm gonna go like this, let's say I'm gonna go 1, 2, boom, boom, okay? Weight is on that front leg. This leg is free here. I'm going to use that setup in that position to push off with this front leg and take my right foot over here. Okay? And now I've created an angle. And I'll show it to you forward like this. If I go here, 1, 2, okay? Pressure's on that front leg because I had to stop myself. I had to decelerate. Boom. I take that right leg here and it comes out. And then I bring my left leg in. Okay? One more time. 1, 2, I punch, I shift. Okay? Now, even just this, even just the right leg can be a shift because sometimes they come at you and then you end up just on a short angle over here. The full shift is here, both legs, and then you're at long range. The key to this, what you're not going to understand until you get a lot of practice, is that you have to drop your weight, or you want the weight to at least come slightly down. You don't want weight going up, okay? Because then it's going to take you longer to ground yourself, to punch. You're going to be way too slow. So as I go and I throw, I'm going to push with this lead leg, but it's not a push up, okay? I have to drop weight. Here, it's more of a drop, and this push is helping me. Here, like I'm catching myself from falling. Now I'm fully loaded here, and then I can follow through with my attack. So let's break it down slowly again here. 1, 2, I'm gonna drop the weight. I'm gonna step out this way to the 45-degree angle. My opponent is right in front of me, here. And now weight is on that back leg. Boom, I fire, and then I can follow up with anything else if I need it. If I wanted it just quick, I can just step, especially if I'm in close. If I want to travel with it, I'm gonna go here, 1, 2, or 1, 1, 2, or 1, 6. Instead of this foot going out here, I might be too far. I wanna shift it forward. But I wanna be exactly how I am here, as if I was lifted and put down forward. I don't wanna go like this and step and open my hip. That's a different thing. I wanna keep my hip fairly closed. Here, I'm neutral, but fairly closed. I'm not open like this. Similar position, boom. Fire the right hand. That's the technicality of the lower body. So here, that second option, 1, 2. I'm gonna go forward. This is gonna bring me closer if my opponent moves back or they're still far away. Here, boom. Now that was just a casual step to show you, but if I do it fast, here, right? I go here, and here, boom, boom, okay? I go slow, 1, 1, 2, here. And you wanna try to make your weight drop. Now, to the left side, very similar, but you're gonna use the lead leg, and you're gonna go off the lead hand. One of my favorite is to do this off the jab. I go with the jab, I take a light step, I don't anchor that foot down. I take a light step, I'm almost high on it, and then I drop. And now I'm on the angle. Here, I'll show you this way. I jab. Here, I just stay light. I don't go heavy. I just stay light. And I go across, and then I take this foot out here, and I drop my weight. There. Now I'm out on the angle. Boom, shovel hook, lead hook, right hand, new angle. Boom. One of my favorite, shifting to the left, like this. If I want to do it off the combo, off the right hand, it's gonna be hard. Okay, it's gonna be hard because you have to sort of put that weight back a bit or put pressure and then go. So I don't recommend it. 1, 2, 3. Here. Okay? From this hook, weight went to the back leg. I use that lead foot. Watch. Step out. Okay? And remember, I'm dropping my weight just a little bit. I don't want this. I don't want to hop. I want to fall. 1, 2, 3. Or here. 1, 1, 2, 3. Shift. Okay? Use that back leg to push you while you drop the weight and get down there. Here. 1, 2, 3. Whether I pivot that leg or not. 1, 2, 3. I go here. Drop that weight with a push. Hook. Uppercut. Body shot. Whatever you want. You're shifting that weight to the side. So now what I like to do is put it together as a drill. 1, 2, shift. 2, 3, shift. 3, 2, shift. Okay, so let me do it slowly. And I can move forward with it, or I can just hold my ground and work it in a conditioning format. Because part of this is not just tactical, it's getting your body used to this so that you can do it during the round. You're not using up so much energy. Here, 1, 2, shift. 2, 3, shift. 3, 2, shift. 2, 3, shift. Body shot, bum, 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 shift. Okay, work that how you want it. Let's go over the drill one more time. 1, 2, shift. 2, 3, ba, ba, da, da. Okay, see how that's working? Once you get the pieces down on each side, then you can link it together like this drill. One of my favorite drills called the shift drill, or I call it the shift drill. Now you have to learn how to control whether you want distance or whether you want just angles or whether you want to just shift. So here, 1, 2, here, boom, boom, here, boom, 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 boom. And now I want to travel. Okay, you have to work on whether you want to learn to get inside with it, right here, or whether you just need to create an angle. Someone's close to you. Boom. you're gonna work on that differentiation. But it all starts from the drill. Boom, boom, shift. If you're not sure about dropping the weight, do it in a low stance. And then you're gonna feel what that feels like. Do it in a low stance. Now, here's a little bonus for you guys. One way I really like to close the gap with pressure is to use a head fake one way, or a slip one way, but really shift the other way. And then here, okay, I've used that a lot, especially off the jab, you know, here, and then I come in, here, or here, okay? You gotta know your range so you don't get caught coming in. You gotta know sort of what you're doing, but on the outside of the range, boom, here, you go with the jab, home, as if you're going here, hands up, as if you're gonna come in, but you fake it, jab, short, angle, boom. Okay, you see how that works? And the way you start off is this, fake, shift, okay? Jab, fake, shift. Start off slow because it takes a while to get the feel. Fake, fake, shift, boom. 1, 2, fake, shift. All right, so you see how that works? Slowly. Any kind of punch you want. If I finish with the left side, I fake left and go right. Faking left puts pressure on that foot. So now I have a weight, pressure I can use. With the right foot, here. When I fake like that, I put weight on that back leg. And now I can go and attack the body and create that angle to the left. So work the drill. If you start with the drill, that's gonna give you the fundamental. Let the drill teach you, as opposed to you trying to manipulate it or make it work. Just work the drill to understand the weight transfer. Once you understand that feel, then you can make your own creations off of it, because you'll know 1, 2, boom, or you'll know jabs, hook. You'll be able to work your own. Here, boom, stepping forward. Look, right, stepping through. You'll be able to create your own angles and combinations off of anything, off of any punch, off of any setup. All right, so be safe, you guys. Take care of yourselves. Make sure in the link below, check out my free shadowboxing workouts. I got a ton of those. You can work on, you know. Keep yourself busy, keep your mind busy, keep yourself sharp and in shape. Despite the gyms being closed, everything being closed, work this drill. Add it to your shadowboxing, add it to your routine, and I guarantee you're gonna have a lot of fun with it. It's gonna take your boxing to the next level. All right, thanks for watching, you guys. Peace.